Okay, hello guys. What is up? Okay, good Tuesday to you all. All right, so sorry for last week. Okay, unfortunately, yes, long time no see. Unfortunately, I was down with COVID. All right, so fortunately, I feel much better this week. Actually, I felt. Oh, thank you. Okay, actually, last week I felt okay. I had fever on Monday, then Tuesday I was actually feeling fine. It's just that my throat, I cannot talk. Okay, my throat was very, very swollen. So unfortunately I couldn't talk. Okay, you know what guys? This Saturday, I will have another replacement class for you for last week. Okay, because last week I missed the class, right? So this Saturday I will have a replacement class for you all. I will put it around 1 p.m. Is it okay for you all? Okay, it's freely adjustable. Okay, I'm free on the whole. Oh, you have class. If it is 12, is it okay? Okay, or in the morning, we can put it in the morning. Oh, two, you have class. I see. Okay, if it is like maybe 11 a.m., is it okay for you? Or 10:30, you got tuition. Wow, why you got so many tuition one? Okay, then you let me know your time. You let me know your time. When are you free? Roughly around that time lah. I mean, if you can fit lah. Okay, so Joel, that goes for you as well, I guess. So if you can make it, you let me know. 8:30 to 10, 10:30 to 11:30, uh, to 4 or 2 to 4. Okay. Oh, those are the time you're having classes, is it? Okay, then if you put it 12, is it okay? Is it okay? Is 12 okay? After 5 busy, yeah, me too. Usually at night I'm busy too. If I put it at 12, is it okay for you? Or 12 lunchtime? Aduh. Ayo. Why is your Saturday so busy? Okay, it's no place to finish. Yeah, exactly. Then how about Sunday? How about Sunday? Is Sunday okay? Because if we cannot find a slot to replace then unfortunately I have to give you the video already. Sunday your rest day. I see. Okay, if that's the case then I have to give you a video already. I have to make a video for you. If you have the time to watch the video lah, that is. Okay, so you know what? I think I'll make a video for you lah. Okay, easier for you. You all can watch it anytime. All right, so you know what? Let us continue with what we learned last week. Okay, so last week I think. Okay, sure. Yeah, I'll make a video then. Okay, that means no replacement class for us lah. Okay, anyway, so last 2 weeks I did mention about our blood. Our blood has two parts, which is blood cell and the plasma. Okay, the plasma is the clear fluid. Okay, and then the blood cell is our red blood cell, which carries oxygen, and then our white blood cell, which fights your disease, and of course platelet, which cause you to stop bleeding. Okay, they will clot during bleeding to stop you from bleeding so that you don't die because of blood loss. All right, so very simple stuff. Nothing really much to say here. Okay, let's look at 3.4 today, our blood vessel. All right, so let's look at our blood vessel. So, what is the blood vessel? Okay, we have gone through the heart, right? Okay, we have gone through the heart, which is our pump. We have gone through the blood, which is the fluid. Now let's go to our last part of our system, which is our blood vessel. Okay, so what is the blood vessel? Blood vessel are the pipes of your body. Okay, so we have the pump, we have the water. Now we need the pipes to bring the water around, to bring the fluid around. So that's your blood vessel. Okay, so the pipes that blood flows through are called blood vessels. So we have 3 types of blood vessel. Okay, so I'm sure you have heard of this already lah. You have arteries that carry blood away from the heart. Like I told you when we learned about the heart, okay, the one going out is called artery. As you can see here, pulmonary artery, because it's exiting the heart towards the lung. Like I said, pulmonary is lung lah. Okay, so pulmonary artery, and of course we have aorta. Okay, aorta is the Latin word for artery lah. So same thing. So these 2 pipes, they are going out. Okay, exiting the heart. That's why it's called artery. Okay, many of your teachers okay, many school teachers or whatever teacher they will tell you, okay, artery means they carry oxygenated blood. No, that's wrong. Okay, a lot of teacher has this concept thinking that, oh, artery means carry oxygenated blood. No, whatever they carry has nothing to do with the blood vessel. Okay, it's about the direction they go. Because you see, pulmonary artery, to go to the lungs to get oxygen, this part is deoxygenated. As you can see here, it's blue color. That means all the blood here has no oxygen. So this is the only artery in the body that carries deoxygenated blood. Okay, so that's not how it works. Okay, we don't just say, oh, artery means oxygenated, but how about this? Okay, it doesn't apply to this. So artery means it exits the heart. Okay, very easy. Okay, exiting, that's the artery. And then, of course, we have our vein. Okay, our vein. Our vein is entering the heart. So as you can see, let's go back to our heart. Okay, these two, they are entering the heart, right? You have your pulmonary vein, you have your vena cava. Vena is vein also. So both, they are entering the heart. So when they enter the heart, they are called veins. Okay, really easy. So of course, the last one, you have something called capillaries. Okay, the vessel between arteries and veins, they are called capillaries. Okay, capillaries. So capillaries are thin enough for substance exchange to take place. All right, so capillaries are the thinnest blood vessel you have in your body. Okay, the thinnest in Mandarin is called 微血管. Okay, the smallest vessel you have. All right, they look like this. Okay, how small are they? They are even smaller than your hair. They are even thinner than your hair. That's how small they are. Really, really, you know, microscopic size. So they are very, very small size. Okay, so compared to these two, your artery and vein, they are really big, whereas your arteries, they are very, very small. Okay, that means they also very easily get damaged. This is the vessel that is the most easily damaged. Okay, what happens when you damage capillary? You get bruises You know, it's bruise Okay, when you knock your arm onto something, okay, after a few days, the knock part becomes blue black. That's the bruise Okay, so what happens when you get bruised? Okay, when you knock onto something, okay, let's say now you bang your head on the wall accidentally. Okay, you bang your head on the wall. Let's say your forehead, you bang on the wall. So this part that bangs on the wall, the blood vessel here, the capillary here, they broke. Okay, they broke. So when they broke, the blood will collect here because there's a bleeding inside. Okay, yes, it doesn't bleed outside. Just because it doesn't bleed doesn't mean it's not dangerous. There's a bleeding inside your head. Okay, so the blood will pool here, they will collect here, and then as few hours later, you will see there's a mark here that looks blue black. So that's the bruise Okay, that's caused by broken blood capillary. All right. So anyway, there your blood capillary is here. Okay, you see this is the artery. Okay, as you can see, they are red in color because they have oxygenated blood, and veins, they are blue because they have deoxygenated blood. So capillary is right in the middle. Okay, right in the middle. This is where you do your exchange. That means they will give oxygen to your cell. They will take oxygen. They will take carbon dioxide away from the cell. So this is where all the exchange happens. Okay, so anyway, let's look at one by one. What are they? Okay, let's look at artery first. Okay, since I say artery is coming out from the heart, right? Okay, it's coming out from the heart. They carry the highest pressure. Okay, artery, they carry the highest pressure. As you can see here, very high pressure. This is why to stand the pressure, to tahan the pressure, artery needs to be very strong. That's why arteries, they are thick, they are strong, they are muscular, they are elastic. As you can see the wall here, can you see how thick your artery is compared to your vein? Okay, your vein is really thin, okay, because this fella is really, really thick and really, really strong. Okay, this is why are they so thick? This is to withstand the high pressure due to the pumping of the heart. When your heart pumps, okay, when your heart pumps, when blood exits here, the pressure is very big. That's why artery needs to be strong, very, very strong. Okay, so this is why artery is also the thickest and strongest. All right, so if you happen to cut into your artery, that is a serious issue because you will die in a very short time. Okay, because if you cut, okay, let's say you cut yourself, if you can see the blood coming out slowly, that means you have cut into your vein because vein has very low pressure. But if you cut into your, if you cut yourself, the blood happens to spray out very quickly, which is quite impossible, okay, because artery is very hard to reach. But let's say you happen to cut into your artery, oh, the blood will come, you know, spraying out like crazy because of the pressure. You will die very fast. Okay, not even joking, because artery carries a lot of pressure. All right, so this is why arteries can be felt when we feel our pulse. You know what is a pulse? You know what's a pulse? When you press here, when you use your finger and press here, you can feel the beating of your heart, or you press it here, your neck here. Okay, your pulse are my bo. So there, you know, you go those Chinese traditional medicine, last time those 中医they will touch here and feel, you are pregnant. I think you have this disease, that disease. Okay, how come they can feel it here? It's just feeling the pulse lah. Okay, so does it work? Feeling your pulse? Just by feeling your pulse, can I feel that you are sick? No, I can't. Okay, that is just some kind of TVB drama thing. Okay, so it doesn't happen. Okay, so this is your pulse. Okay, your pulse. So all arteries, let's look at the next point. All arteries, they carry oxygenated blood besides the pulmonary artery. Like I said, only this artery will carry deoxygenated blood. As you can see here, that is blue. The rest, every artery in your body, since they're exiting the heart, right? When I exit the heart, I carry oxygen away because I need to go to every body cell to give it to you, ma. Okay? Think of it this way. Like I told you, your body is like a Shopee. You know Shopee? You buy something from Shopee, right? Okay. When you place your order on Shopee, when you buy something on Shopee, the lorry, okay, the truck, every morning, they will exit, they will leave the headquarter, okay, wherever they are from, they will leave the headquarter, and then they will drive to your house and deliver the parcel to you. Okay, you are the body cell. Okay, you are the body cell. So the Shopee lorry is the red blood cell. So they will carry oxygen to you. Okay, so how do they come to your house? They will use artery. Okay, they will use artery. This is the main highway they use. Okay, this is why they will bring parcel. All these blood here are like Shopee lorry with all the parcels. They will exit the heart and go to every part of our body. Okay, they have to deliver parcel to you, to another person there, to another person here, another person there. Right, I'm sure when you buy something from Shopee, they have a big lorry, and the lorry carries many parcels, because maybe just in your taman or in your condo alone, they have to deliver like 20 packages. Right. So they are full of, full of packages. They will come to you and then they will deliver it to you. So they will use artery as the highway. Okay, they will use artery as the highway. Okay, you guys are listening. Okay, this one is very important. So they will use artery as the highway. Okay, they will come to you. All right. So after they deliver, okay, while they are delivering it to you, how do they deliver their parcel to you? Okay, you see, when they come out from Shopee, they have to use a highway, right? They have to use highway. And then from highway, they will branch out to smaller road, smaller road, smaller road, smaller road. And then they come to your house. I'm sure your house is beside a small road, right? I don't care where you live. You won't live near a highway. Okay, you get what I'm trying to say? You won't live right beside a big highway, because that is just impossible. Okay, it will be very noisy. It would be very inconvenient. How are you going to go out? Okay, do you want cars speeding in front of your house every day? No. Okay, so beggar live near the highway. The one is beggar lah. Okay, they sleep under the bridge You sleep under the bridge or not? Okay, no lah. Okay, anyway, so you see when the Shopee truck, they leave the headquarter, they use the highway, and then they branch out into smaller roads. They branch out, and then they reach you. This is your Taman Road. You know your Taman, right? Your Taman Road. Sometimes the Shopee fella have to call you, hey, which road your house belong to? I cannot find. So this is the smaller road. So the smaller road is your capillary. Okay, it's your capillary. So it is at here, capillary, they can pass you your parcel, which is the oxygen. Okay, and then they will take your rubbish away. I mean, Shopee lorry doesn't take away your rubbish, but imagine they do. Okay, they take away your rubbish, which is the carbon dioxide. You can only do exchange here. Okay, they can only pass you your parcel here. do you collect your parcel right beside your highway? Okay, the Shopee will call you, hey, I'm going through the highway, I'm driving at 150, you stand beside the highway, I will throw you your parcel. Okay, so you stand there, and then they pass by, and then they throw you the parcel like that. No, they don't do that. So you cannot do exchange here. It doesn't make sense. Do you have a new phone number? No, I don't have it. Okay, I don't have it. Okay, okay, I'll save it later. Okay, anyway, so this is what happens. The Shopee lorry will use the main highway. They will go to a smaller road and then go to your taman, which is the capillary, and then they will pass you your parcel. Okay, you get what I'm trying to say? So as you can see, blood capillary, they are very thin. How thin are they? They are in fact only 1 cell thick. They are as thin as 1 cell. So they are very thin. So since they are so thin, right, oxygen can just go out really easily. Okay, carbon dioxide can just enter very easily. Very, very thin, very, very easy for exchange. Okay, so let's look at blood capillary. An artery splits into smaller vessel going to different parts of the body. Like I said, the highway splits into few. The smallest vessel is the blood capillary, which is this. Blood capillaries are tiny, thinner than our hair, like I said. Blood capillaries also have very thin wall, as thin as 1 cell. This thin wall allows substance to pass through it. Oxygen and glucose can move into body cell. This is you. This is you. Okay, this is your red blood cell, which is the Shopee delivery lorry. They will give you your oxygen. See, this is where all the exchange happens because it's so thin, very easy. So oxygen and glucose can move into body cell. Carbon dioxide and waste product can move into blood capillary. So this is where all the exchange happens. At the other end, blood capillaries join and form larger vessels until they form veins. Okay, this one later. Okay, so this is where all the exchange happens. That means every part of your body has blood capillary, right? Because every part of your body has cells, right? Every cell needs oxygen, right? So how does your red blood cell give oxygen to every cell? Every part has blood capillary lah. Let me ask you which part of your skin you cut, you won't bleed? No, right? Every part of your skin, you accidentally slash it, it will start bleeding, right? Because you're cutting into the capillary lah. Every inch of your skin, every part of your skin has capillary. But also got one. But also got one. It's just that, okay, do you know why doctors, when they inject you, when you were a baby, why they inject your butt? Because butt has the least capillary. Doesn't mean they don't have, they still have, but very, very little. That's why your injection, where do they inject? It's either they inject your butt. Okay, you injected your vaccine, right? Where do they inject? They inject your arm, right? Okay, this part, bone won't bleed. Bone will also bleed one. Bone also got blood one. Okay, inside your body got. Okay, so this is where they inject you. Why here? Because this part has the least blood capillary. Okay, sometimes I don't know whether. Oh yeah, bone marrow also got lah. There, bone marrow is the blood, right? Right. Okay. Anyway, so when you went for vaccination, I'm sure, I don't know whether you bleed, but I did. Okay, when I went for my second injection, I actually bleed. So they have to use, after they inject you, they give you the cotton to press, right, to stop your bleeding, right? So they will still hit your blood capillary sometimes. Okay, but it's very low chance lah. Very low chance lah. So this is why they inject you here. Very little blood capillary, and not to mention very little nerve. You feel pain not because of the blood capillary. Sometimes when you bleed, it doesn't hurt, right? Because pain has nothing to do with your blood capillary. Pain has something to do with your nerve. Okay, when you pinch your skin, why is it painful? Because you're hurting your nerve lah. So why do they inject your arm? Because this place has the least nerve. Okay, least blood capillary and least nerve. Least doesn't mean don't have, still got one. That's why sometimes your friend will tell you, wow, why this time injection so painful one? Wow, why this time injection got blood one? Because the nurse still managed to hit the blood capillary, still managed to puncture the nerve with the needle. It's just a lower chance, not to say impossible, just the chance is lower. All right, so there's a blood capillary. So this is how internal bleeding happens. Like I said, if you bang your head onto the wall, all these capillary on your forehead, they will break. Okay, then you have something called internal bleeding. Then you have a bruise here. You have a yu qing, okay, hei qing. In Hokkien we say o che. You got o che here lah. Okay, so there's a bruise here lah. Okay, so fun fact about this bruise okay, I'm sure you guys are from a Chinese family. I don't know how Chinese your family is, but according to my mama, okay, this is old people's knowledge. They say when you have a bruise when you have a blue black you have to use the tita zao okay, you know what is tita or not? Old people when they fall down the stairs okay, they play badminton, they injured themselves they don't go to the doctor one because they don't believe in Western medicine. They say Western medicine is cheat people one, so they will go to the tita. Okay, tita is the Chinese sensei lah. Okay, they will fix your bone by bending it. I don't believe in that bullshit one. Okay, so my mom believes okay, if you have the blue black you have to take the tita zao okay, they will give you some kind of wine one. So you have to use the tita zao and brush the bruise away. Okay, this is a stupid way of doing it. I don't know whether you have heard this before lah. It's either this or they use the egg. Okay, the hot egg to put it on your blue black. That is even more painful. So I hate it. Okay, when I was a kid you know like kids they run around I remember once I was doing this stupid lion dance thing because my dad bought me a small lion dance head so I was excited so I kept playing and then I banged myself on the wall. Okay, so yes, the egg one. So I had a bruise here. So my mom go and boil an egg and then she peeled the egg. The egg is boiling hot. She used the egg and put it on my wound. Wow, I cried like hell. Okay, because it was so painful, it was so hot. Because according to my mama, that's what my mom said, the egg will suck away all the yushi, all the bad blood, so that you will recover. Stupid as hell, I tell you. Okay, scientific knowledge, guys, those are false, not true. If you have a blue black, do you know what you do? Do you know what you do? Anyone of you joins St. John in your school? Okay, if you happen to join St. John, the only thing you should do, you're St. John, I'm sure they taught you this. Whatever injury you have to ice it. Put ice. Okay, go to your fridge, take ice, or you take ice pack. Yes, you need to ice, yes. Okay, so why ice? Okay, why do you put ice at your wound? Because you see, when you ice your injury, you reduce blood flowing to the area. What you want is to reduce blood flow. Okay, so yes, to make it cool down, when you put ice, when you cool it down, when you reduce the blood here, the swelling also reduce. There's not much swelling. You reduce the swelling. That's the only thing you do. You ice it, okay, maybe for a few days, and you just let the thing recover by itself. Your body will take care of the rest by itself. Okay, no need for all this stupid tita or some stupid egg thing. No. Okay, you see, when you have bleeding here, it's like you have a pipe leakage. You know, sometimes outside your house, the underground pipe, they will burst, right? And then they will leak water, right? So your whole road surface, there's water on it. Okay, so what do? Okay, what do the government do? They will take out the pipe and then they will fix the pipe. Okay, you pressing on it, it's like the abang go and take one lorry, go and press on the pipe. Use a heavy lorry and press on the road so that the water will stop. Do you think the water will stop that way? No. Okay, if your pipe is broken, what makes you think that pressing on it makes it less broken? Right. Okay, if you're watering your plant halfway, your pipe bursts, would you step on it? I'm going to step on it, step more times. So I keep stepping on it, then the pipe will fix by itself. Sorry, it doesn't work that way. Okay, yes, it will burst more water, exactly. So when you are bleeding here already, any blue black, when you press on it, you're going to make it worse. So please don't, yes. So please use ice. That's the only thing. This is why you see athletes, if you watch football or basketball, when they injured themselves on the field, okay, the physio, which is the fella treating the injury, they will come into the field. They won't use ice because ice is too slow. They will use some kind of spray, the ice spray. So they will spray on the injury because the spray is very cold. Okay, it's like colder than ice. So they will spray it and then the athlete will feel better. Yes, that's the spray. Okay, because ice very mafan. You have to go fridge and take out. No need. They just use the spray. When they spray, immediately you feel cold. You can actually get the spray from Watson's. Okay, from any pharmacy, but it's very wasting money lah. Okay, because that spray is not cheap. Okay, you use that when there's an emergency, when you need ice like immediately, but you have no ice around you, you use the spray lor. If you're at home, just use ice lah. Okay, it's the same one. Okay, why waste the money? All right, so this is your blood capillary. Okay, every part of your body has capillary. Hey, sometimes if you're a girl, okay, if you're a girl, so if you're still young, okay, which is this year, you're still young. Sometimes if you look at your skin, if your face skin is fair enough, you can actually still see the blood capillaries here. Okay, some lah. If you look at some cute small little kids, you look at their face, you can still see the blood vessel. You can still see the blood capillary. I'm sure when you are young, you can still see it too. Okay, around your cheek here, you can still see the blood capillary. Then that means you are young lah. Okay, like me, I'm old fart already. I'm 30 years old already. I have no vein. I have no capillaries on my face. Okay, maybe you do. Okay, maybe you are still young. Okay, you can still see it. Okay, anyway, so now after your Shopee fella deliver things to you and carry your rubbish already, now what they do, they have to return back to their headquarters. Right, after Shopee, they deliver their parcel for the whole day. Now it's time for them to go home. So what they do, just now they will become smaller road, right? Okay, they branch out to smaller road, right? Now they rejoin the roads and they become a bigger road again, and then they go back to the heart. So the biggest highway, the going back highway, is the vein lah. Okay, just now the coming out highway was the artery, right? Now it's the vein. Okay, so let's look at the vein. You see, since now I'm returning to the heart, my pressure is much lower. You see just now, I straight away come out from the heart. Okay, it's like this lah. When you start your work, you feel very energetic one. You have the most energy. That's why the blood has high pressure here. When you finish your work, you go home, you feel very tired, so you slow down. Okay, you slow down. So same thing, the blood will also slow down. Okay, so the blood in the vein is very low pressure. So veins are thinner, less muscular, and elastic compared to arteries because blood flow in vein has very, very little pressure. Okay, has less pressure. So that's why they don't need such a strong wall. Okay, the wall is very thin. So like I said, if you accidentally cut into a vein, the blood coming out is gonna be very slow. Okay, when you cut it, the blood is gonna be slow. And since this is deoxygenated, right? It's blue, right? You will see dark red color blood. Okay, dark red, that means the blood has no more oxygen. It is deoxygenated. Whereas if you cut into an artery, you will see fresh red blood. You also see death lah, you're dying. Okay, but this one no, you won't die. If you cut into a vein, you won't die. You just have to press on it and stop it from bleeding. Okay, let's say this. There's a vein here. Okay, there's a vein here. How do I know? Because if you go for blood test, if you go hospital, this is where they poke you. Okay, they will use a needle and then they poke you here. Okay, they poke at the vein so that they can draw blood from the vein. Okay, hey, you see, nurse, they are trained to find vein one, you know. Okay, from here, okay, let's say you enter hospital, you got admitted into hospital, they have to put a needle here to put you on a drip, right? How do they know which vein to find? They will know. This is why they are nurse lah. Okay, good nurse, very experienced nurse, they know which vein to find. They know where your vein is. Okay, they won't accidentally go into your artery. Okay, they know. They know where to find. Experienced nurse lah. This is why. Of course, you fainted. Yeah, I think you told me, right? Okay, so if the nurse is experienced, they will find your vein very quickly. If the nurse is the noob one, okay, the nurse is not very experienced, they will go, wrong place. Wrong place. If they will keep going to the wrong, couldn't find the vein. Couldn't find the vein. So we'll be sitting there, letting the nurse poke you many times, which is not a good thing to happen lah. Okay, so if fortunately, I have been to Pantai Hospital multiple times. The nurse there are okay. Okay, yeah, if yours is an expert, then good. Okay, one shot they go poke, they can find your vein already. Okay, because they are trained to do so. All right, so as you can see, this is the vein. So due to low pressure, veins have valves to prevent backflow of blood. Like I told you already, they have valves here. Same goes to your heart, right? Your heart has valves, right? The valve is to stop the blood from flowing back. Okay, so that they can keep going in one direction. They can keep going straight. Okay, so all veins carry deoxygenated blood besides the pulmonary vein. As you can see, your heart, this is the only vein returning to your heart that carries oxygenated. So pulmonary is reversed. Okay, pulmonary is reversed. All veins, they carry deoxygenated besides pulmonary vein. All artery carries oxygenated besides pulmonary artery. So that's the only exception. Okay, so that's your vein lah. So if you are a drug addict, okay, let's say if you're a drug addict, if you are trying to inject drug into your body, you have to find the vein as well. Okay, you don't find the artery. Let me tell you this: if you are taking drugs and you accidentally injected into your artery, this is how you die. Okay, injected into artery will kill you. Not even joking. So you have to find the vein. That's why not only nurse, they are expert in finding veins, drug addicts as well. Okay, do you know drug addicts, they are very professional, very good in finding their veins because they've been doing this for years. Okay, I mean experienced drug addicts wow, so you think being drug addicts is easy okay, you need to know how to find your vein okay, and you need to go and buy needle and all okay, but not a good skill to have okay, not something to be proud of. Use cutter what cutter? No lah, not use cutter. They have to find that they will find the veins here one. Okay, they will usually, as a drug addict, they will inject here. Okay, they will inject here. So okay, I don't know whether you have been to hospital and get blood tests before. Okay, when nurse, they want to draw your blood to find your veins here they will use some kind of belt or some kind of band and tie it here. Okay, they will tie your arm first very tightly, because why? After they tie your arm here, which makes here very tight, your vein it creates a traffic jam here because blood cannot flow through the band because the band is very tight so your vein will kind of float out from your skin. So that's how they find your vein. Yes, to make it more blood. Yes, you know, drug addicts, they do the same thing. Drug addicts, they do the same thing. How do they find their veins? Same thing They use their belt, they tie it on their arms, okay, so that the blood vessel float out from their skin, so they know where to inject you thought drug addicts stupid one Hey, inject wrong place, they die one Inject into artery, they die one They have to know where to go. You see, stupid. If you are a stupid drug addict, you are already dead. Because you'll be injecting the wrong place, you'll be already dead. So you see, becoming a drug addict, you need medical knowledge too. Okay, anyway, so this is the summary of everything. Okay, so from the heart, which is my square heart. Okay, so the blood comes out from the heart. Okay, go to you. Okay, all the capillary here, they deliver you your parcel, and then they recollect back into bigger veins. Okay, and then they return to the heart. So it's like a cycle on and on and on. Okay, it keeps going on and on. Like I said, your blood and your heart and your blood vessel, they won't stop working until you die. Okay, they won't stop working until you die. Even though when you sleep, okay, when you sleep, your heart doesn't stop. It just, okay, when you sleep, your heart is beating slower. Okay, and then your blood pressure also drops. Okay, this is why sleep is very important. You see, when you sleep 8 hours every day, okay, let's say 8 hours, okay, can you, I think you sleep more, right? Okay, so 8 hours, if you sleep 8 hours every day, your heart has 8 hours to rest. Okay, has 8 hours to lower the heartbeat and to lower the blood pressure. For example, if you sleep only 4 hours, okay, when I was in my university time, like I said, 12 is too much. Okay, during my university time, when final is around the corner, when final exam is around, we don't get to sleep one. Okay, because we have assignments to rush, we have many subjects to study. Usually for that 1 or 2 weeks, every day we will only sleep 4 hours. Okay, very bad for the heart. Same goes to my friend when he was studying to become a doctor. Basically during the finals, he only sleep 4 hours. So basically it's every day 4 hours of sleep and a lot of coffee. We just force ourselves to be awake by drinking coffee and Red Bull. That is actually slow suicide. We are slowly killing ourselves, but you know, you just have to do it. Okay, so when you don't sleep, when you only sleep 4 hours, your heart only gets to rest 4 hours. Okay, after 4 hours, your heart has to beat at the higher heartbeat again. So if you want to die, faster, okay, if you want to die faster, so you don't get enough sleep. Okay, if you constantly only sleep 4 hours every night, you will have heart attack really soon. Okay, you will have heart attack in your 40s or something. Okay, yes, can you hello? Okay, anyway, so please make sure you sleep enough. Let your heart rest. This is why some gamers, there was a case, I don't know whether I told you this before. There was this gamer in Hong Kong. He was at the cyber cafe for 3 days straight. 3 days straight without sleeping. Okay, and then by the third day, the fella just suddenly stand up and he collapsed. He died on the spot. Okay, because his heart just, yes, eating instant noodle, yes. Because the heart was like, you know what, bro, I'm going to stop because you don't take care of me. And then the heart suddenly just stops. Okay, so please make sure you sleep enough. All right, so anyway, am I missing anything here? Oh yeah, by the way, I didn't mention something about blood pressure. Okay, okay, let's go into our maintaining a healthy heart. Okay, so I have almost finished all the chapter here already the whole chapter here already nothing much to say. Okay, let's go to maintaining a healthy heart. How do you make your heart healthy? Like you see, Mahathir is 94 this year. Go to the first, yeah, sure, go. Okay, like Mahathir is 94 this year. His heart has been pumping for 94 years. If you think about it, it's freaking amazing, leh. Because you see, if you divide 94 by 2, okay, you divide that by half, it's 47. Some people cannot even live to 47. Okay, their heart cannot even beat half as long as him. He lived to 94. He's still alive. Okay, like the Queen. Okay, the Queen, the Queen is the Queen of the United Kingdom. She is the same age as Mahathir, 95, 94, 95 as well. Okay, they are just around forever. All right, so how do you make your heart as healthy as him? How do you keep your heart, healthy? All right, so number one, the heart supplies itself with nutrients using the coronary artery and vein. Okay, so let's look at our heart. Okay, your heart pumps blood to around your body. Okay, your heart pumps blood to around your body, but the heart itself also need blood, also need oxygen. Okay, it's like this. Your dad goes out and work. Okay, he comes back and bring you salary, bring you money and feed you and your family. Okay, but while he's feeding you and your family, he needs to eat himself, right? So same thing, the heart, when the heart pumps blood around the body, they also pump blood around the heart because the heart itself also need nutrient. Okay, yes, hello, welcome back. Okay, so as I was saying, this coronary artery and vein is the blood vessel that the blood feed itself with. Like I said, when your dad goes out and work, he comes back, he also need to feed himself. So the heart is the same thing. So these are the vessels that the heart feeds itself. All right. So as long as you keep it healthy, okay, can you see all this yellow color stuff? These are fats. Okay, these are fats. Okay, if you have a little bit of fats on your heart, that's healthy. That's healthy. All your organs has a little bit of fats. That is to protect you. But if your heart is full of fats like this, you see yellow everywhere, that's a problem already, because chances are you are not eating a healthy meal, you are overweight, you have too much of fats around your heart, which is not a good thing. Okay, you will die really soon. This is why they say obesity is the main thing that causes heart problem. All right, don't be obese, guys. Being obese is not okay. Okay, some people, they still trying to say, oh, being obese can be healthy too. Okay, you should accept people being fat. No, you shouldn't. Okay, what a stupid way to say something. Okay, anyway, so let's look at the worst. Okay, what's the worst enemy of the heart? Okay, like I said, the heart will supply itself with coronary artery and vein. Who's the worst enemy? The worst enemy is cholesterol. I'm sure you heard of this, right? If you don't know what is cholesterol, go and ask your mom. Every moms, my mom included, they are very scared of this word one. Wow, cholesterol, 胆固醇. When they see this word, wow, it's like they see ghosts like that. Okay, ooh, yo, so what is cholesterol? Okay, cholesterol is a thing that you can find in your food. Okay, and of course, cholesterol has good cholesterol and bad cholesterol. Not all cholesterols are bad, some are good, some are bad. Okay, if you eat the bad ones, okay, where do you find good cholesterol? You find good cholesterol in egg yolks. Okay, so egg yolks are okay. I'm sure you've heard people say, oh, don't eat egg yolk. Egg yolk has a lot of cholesterol. Yes, egg yolk has a lot of cholesterol, but those are good cholesterol. Those are okay. Okay. Then you lose. Okay lah, then you lose some weight for them lor. Okay. Anyway, so where are the bad cholesterol from? Okay, if you eat these things that I'm about to say, then yes, they have bad cholesterol. Fast food. Okay. 55 to, I think you are doing good lah. Okay. Can you? I think you are 55 is okay. 55 is okay. When I was like Form 1, which is year 7, I was also 50 something. Roughly around there. Okay, so we actually is almost the same weight. Okay, anyway, so as I was saying, if you eat a lot of fast food, okay, if you eat a lot of deep fried stuff, okay, deep fried stuff, like yao zha guai, fried chicken, what else, what else fried stuff? Hey, all these things Chinese love to eat one, right? So if you eat that a lot, be prepared to have high cholesterol, okay, because those are bad cholesterol. I mean, if you eat KFC every day, if you eat McDonald's, McChicken, or McNugget every day, expect to have high cholesterol. All right. So what is cholesterol? What is the bad cholesterol? Cholesterol is a substance that will stick to the wall of coronary artery, causing calcium and platelets to stick to it and form plaque. Okay, so if you eat a very fatty diet, you eat a lot of cholesterol. Cholesterol is a very sticky substance. Okay, they are very sticky. So they will stick to your blood vessel. Can you see? This one inside your blood vessel here, they will stick to your blood vessel. And then other stuff will start sticking to it. Calcium and platelet. Remember, platelet is to do blood clotting, right? Is to stop you from bleeding, right? They will also start sticking there. They will start to stick. Yeah lah, they never say themselves fat one. They never say themselves fat one. Okay, you see, it's like this lah. Okay, let me tell you a little story. Last time, before I went to the gym, I was very skinny. Okay, I was very skinny. You know lah, all these parents, all the older generation, they always have something to say one. They always have something to say one. When I was very skinny, they tell me, hey, you gain some weight lah. Why are you so skinny? You see, you fat also wrong, you skinny also wrong one. Okay, when I was really skinny, they tell me, hey, you gain some weight lah. Okay, and then even my friends say the same thing. Why are you so skinny? And then I was like, I actually invite my friends to the gym, you know. Okay, hey, join me lah. Okay, go to the gym lah, because I love going to the gym. So they are like, don't want lah. Okay, because they're very lazy ma. Okay, and then as I start to get a little bit bigger, okay, because I went to the gym, I actually start building muscle. I actually look better. Now they say the other thing. Why are you so fat now? Why are you so fat? I think you shouldn't be so fat, leh. Okay, and then still I say the same thing. Hey, come on, join me to the gym. Okay, and now I have the perfect body already. Okay, I have six pack already. Okay, still I ask them to go to the gym. Hey, come on, join to the gym. You know what they say? Not so easy one lah. You see, 你就好咯. You got six pack, you look so good now. Hey, I did invite you all time to time leh. Okay, when I actually look worse than you all, I was really skinny than you all, I invited you all, then you all don't want to go. Now you come and say this kind of thing. Yeah, 你就好啦, you look so good now. You see, people, what I'm trying to say here is people always have things to say. Okay, people always have things to say. Trust me lah, next time when you come out, when you graduated, when you come out to work, same thing one. You don't buy a car, you go to work, you don't buy a car, you just take bus and take LRT. They will say, why you don't buy a car? Okay, in KL, no car very hard one. Okay, why are you not getting a car? Take public transport, very waste time. Okay, fine. You go and get a car. Once, okay, as someone who just started driving, what car do you buy? Okay, maybe you buy a Myvi. Okay, a very cheap car, Myvi. Okay, now they will start saying things again. Why you buy Myvi? Okay, Myvi is such a small car. Myvi is not a good car to drive. Quality not good. Okay, this, that. Why don't you buy that? Why don't you buy that? Okay, and then next time you change car again, they will start to make noise again. You buy maybe Volkswagen, they will start to say, why you buy this car so expensive? Why not just drive Myvi? Okay, why you buy this car? Okay, might as well take public transport. Public transport cheaper. Walao people smart forward won't shut up one. I tell you, they will not shut up. Whatever you do, whatever shit you do, also wrong one. Okay? Like there's a beggar coming to you, you give money, they also say something. You don't give money, they also say something. So what I can say is you live for yourself. You do whatever you want to do. You want to lose weight, then you go lose weight. You don't want to lose weight, then you don't lose weight. People tell you what, you just say, ha ha ha, okay, that's what you think. That's your problem. I don't care. Okay, I go to the gym, I train myself because I really like lifting weight. I really like making myself look good. I really like having a six-pack in the mirror. Okay, nobody makes me do it. I don't train myself just because, hey, you go and train like you're really skinny there. No, I do it because I like it. Okay, so like I said, live for yourself. Don't people say this, you follow. They say that, they follow. Okay, you will live. Okay, let's go to the gym. Yeah, sure. Okay, if you have the time. Okay, so don't let people tell you what to do, because in the end, you will never be happy. You will never be happy. If you keep listening to other people, you will never be happy. Okay, just listen to yourself. Okay, you feel like doing whatever that makes you happy, then you go for it. Okay, lesson of my life. Okay, anyway, so let's look back at here. Okay, so if your blood vessel looks like this, this is a very bad news. As you can see, all the cholesterol has already started to form. This thing is called a plaque. Okay, this thing is called a plaque. Okay, guys, this plaque, it doesn't take just a few days to form. This thing takes a while. Okay, it's not like, oh, you have KFC for 1 week, your blood vessel looks like this already. No, this thing takes like 5 years, 10, not even 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. If you eat a very bad diet, then maybe it looks like this. Okay, but as long as, okay, then what can clean this away? Do you know what can clean this away? What food can clean your this bad plaque away? You can use your good cholesterol, like I said, eat good cholesterol, or you can eat fiber. Fiber can actually suck this thing and clean it away. Fiber is like a sponge. You know sponge, right? When your pot is very dirty, you use sponge to brush it, right? Fiber is the same thing. Fiber will brush this thing away and make your blood vessel clean. This is why eat your veggie. Eat your veggie, eat your oat, oatmeal, okay, your Quaker oatmeal, eat your oat, okay, eat your fiber. Fiber is very good in cleaning your blood vessel. All right, so anyway, let's come back to here. So it will form plaque. Plaque can narrow a coronary artery, making the heart work harder to pump blood through it, causing high blood pressure. So you see, just now, originally, my blood has such a wide area to flow. Now my blood can only flow through here. Can you see the longgang got narrower already? So my blood vessel got so narrow, the heart needs to pump very hard to push blood through. Okay, now I will have high blood pressure. This is why high blood pressure is the first sign. Okay, so if you go for medical checkup, like you're 40 years old, when your blood pressure is very high, the doctor will ask you, what's your diet like? Are you eating a very unhealthy diet? Because your blood vessel is your blood pressure is not very healthy. Okay, so what about this blood pressure? Okay, something about this blood pressure. A bit of knowledge, Okay, any of you has this blood pressure monitor at home? You should have it. Okay, what are they? It's called a blood pressure monitor. It's like a most basic thing that you should have at home. Okay, it's not a lot of money. It's like 100 something. Okay, you should have it at home. I mean, especially if you have your grandpa and grandma lah. Okay, because they need to measure their blood pressure every day. Oh, you have this, Okay, do you have this at home? So you just tie this thing to your arm. Okay, tie this thing to your arm, and then you press the button. They will start measuring your blood pressure. Okay, they will fill with air. It feels very tight here, right? It measures your blood pressure. So what's the healthy blood pressure? Okay, what's the healthy blood pressure? Healthy blood pressure is 120/80 mmHg. Okay, 120/80 mmHg. This is the healthy blood pressure. Anything lower is good. If you are 110/70, congratulations, you are very healthy. If you are 130/90, anything above 120/80, you are considered high blood pressure already. If you are 130/90, you are considered as pre-hypertension. That means you are at the starting stage of high blood pressure. Normal people with high blood pressure, okay, those who eat very bad meal, those who smoke, easily they can be 140, 100. Easily. Okay, you see, 20 higher leh. 20 points higher leh. Okay, this is a very typical high blood pressure. Some people can even go as high as 160, 120. Hey, this one very serious already. Okay, yes, time flies. Okay, this one, you need to eat medication, okay? And if you're like 180, 160, please, for the love of God, go to hospital because your heart is about to burst. Okay, your heart is about to explode. Please go to the emergency. They have to give you medicine to calm your blood pressure down. This is super ultra high blood pressure. It's going to explode soon. Okay, so anyway, so control your blood pressure. If you have the time, go and measure this thing. Okay, some people, they are born with naturally high blood pressure like me. Okay, my blood pressure is always 120 something one. Why? Because my dad has high blood pressure. So I have it. Okay, I eat very healthily. Okay, I eat very healthily. I sleep a lot. I eat a very balanced diet. I exercise a lot. I'm still 120 something, which makes no sense. Okay, I'm so healthy. I live such a healthy life. Why is my blood pressure like that? Genetic law, because genetically I have bad high blood pressure. What to do? Okay, maybe when I'm old next time, I need medication to control my blood pressure. Hey, that's what it is. What it is. Like some people, they are born with diabetes. They have to go for medication also. So that's something that I cannot control. All right. So when a complete blockage happens, okay. So what happens when this thing is completely blocked? Sooner someday or sooner or later, this thing will be blocked, right? God bless me. Thank you. Okay. If this thing suddenly blocks, here, this one is here. If this thing suddenly blocks, this is what we call a heart attack. Okay, when a complete blockage happens, blood cannot flow through it and the heart muscle starve to death. Your heart muscle starts to die due to the lack of nutrient. This condition is known as heart attack. Okay, so like I said, if your blood vessel looks like this, when will heart attack happen? Nobody knows. You are like a ticking time bomb. It can happen. The heart attack will happen anytime. You are basically playing with your life. Okay, it could be 10 years later, it could be next month, it could be tomorrow. Nobody knows. Okay, so my point here is don't let yourself get to this point. Okay, control your diet. Don't eat a high cholesterol meal because you are shortening your life by doing so. I mean, once or twice, McDonald's, okay lah. But if you eat it every day, then good luck. You have heart attack in maybe your 40s. Okay, 40 years old, you get heart attack already. Okay, so to prevent the formation of plaque, how do you stop this? We should aim to eat a balanced diet. We should reduce the intake of fatty food rich in cholesterol, for example, animal fats. Try to reduce animal fat. Okay, how do you do that? You try not to eat the skin. When you eat chicken, don't eat the skin. When you eat pork, cut away the fat. The 肥猪肉, you cut it away. Don't eat that. All right, so obesity is also one of the main cause of heart disease. If you are obese, then you should be even more aware. Okay, obese as in you are 100 kg, okay, 100 kg and above, like Americans, I believe none of you here is 100 kg lah. 100 kg, you need to stop eating already lah, seriously. Okay, so since the heart is a muscle, we can make it stronger by exercising frequently. Okay, so same as any muscle, how do you get strong arm muscle? You work your arm, you lift weight. So how do you work your heart muscle? You jog lah, you go for cycling, you swim lah. The more you work your heart, the stronger your heart becomes. Okay? Your heart is a muscle. Sure, it's not a very cool muscle. You cannot show off your heart muscle. You can show off your arm. Wow, see my arm so big. Okay, girls will be like, wow, so such a cool muscle. But you cannot show off your heart. But hey, it makes you healthy. It keeps you alive. Okay, 99 kg, wow, wow, mama, wow, that means woman 99 kg. Wow, that's serious, eh? Wow, she needs to stop eating. Hey, 99 kg is very unhealthy, leh. If she's tall, then never mind lah. But still, 99 kg is a lot. Wow, damn, 99 is a lot. 199 tall. Wow, wow, then she's quite tall, eh? Wow, she's quite tall. But still, 99 kg is still very, very unhealthy. Yeah, anyway, so how do you ensure your healthy heart? Okay, these are the things that you should do. Okay, all these are actually very common sense things. You ask people with heart disease, you ask they know this or not, they all know one, but they are still not doing it. Okay, reduce your intake of salt, sugar, fats, and cholesterol. You know this? Yes, you know. I'm sure you know salt causes high blood pressure, so don't eat so salty. Next, maintain good blood pressure and sugar level. Okay, measure it every day. Do not smoke, do drugs, or take alcohol. I'm sure you know smoking is bad lah. Okay, exercise regularly, at least 30 minutes, 5 times a week. You need 150 minutes of exercise per week. Okay, 5 times 30, what? Okay, 150 minutes. Eat fruit, vegetables, fruit, cereal, seed, and high fiber food. Like I told you, fiber can clean away this cholesterol, making your heart healthy. Okay, sleep at least 7 hours daily. Like I said, you should sleep to rest your heart. Okay, but can you 12 is too much? Try to reduce to 10. Okay, so undergo heart examination once a year and lead a stress-free life. Okay, so if you are really paranoid, you're very scared, you go for heart exam every year. Okay, they will use that sticker and put it here, and then they will scan your heart graph, see whether you are healthy. School time 10 hours. Oh, wow, so long already, man. Is it? Including co-curriculum, is it? Okay, so scan your heart. 9 to 7. Okay, so scan your heart. Okay, scan your heart, and of course lead a stress-free life. I'm not saying that all stress is bad. Some stress is good for you. You might say, sir, stress makes me want to study there. That is a good stress. If the stress makes you want to do something, that is positive stress. But if the stress is making you uncomfortable, you cannot sleep at night, you cannot eat, you're losing weight, then that is not a good stress. Okay, so try to manage your stress. Okay, we all have stress. Who doesn't have stress? Your mom, your dad, your siblings, even you have stress too. It's about managing it. How do you keep your stress at a healthy level? Okay, so you sleep 9 to 7, class 8. Okay. You sleep later lah. Maybe you sleep at 10 or 11 lah. Okay, 9 is a bit too early though. Okay, anyway, you know what? I think I'm gonna stop here. As for the exercise, this week I will make a video and you go and check out the video lah. Okay, since we cannot stress and study, yeah, exactly. Since we cannot have replacement class, I will give you I will put a video in Google Classroom. So you please check it there by this weekend. All right, so that's it for today. Thank you guys for coming. Okay, time flies by really quickly. So we should have a happy Tuesday. I will see you next week. All right, so have a happy week ahead. See you next week, guys. Good night.